Hi everyone, I'm back with a dish and today we're going to make majjiga pulusu. Majjiga pulusu is a Andhra dish or a South Indian dish. What I'm going to make today is basically a hybrid or a cross of Punjabi curry and majjiga pulusu with vegetables. Majjiga means curd or yogurt and pulusu means curry. So when I'm talking about curd, yogurt, definitely we Bengalis we crave for mishti doi, which is sweet curd, and it's awesome to have it in our plate. But curd in its raw tangy form, the white plain curd, is very important for our diet, everyday diet, and you should have it in any form. You should have it in, you can have it in as bundi raita, you can have it as vegetable raita. What I'm showing you is a very plain, simple and very tasty dish. Definitely try it and let me know. So let's explore. So before we start our recipe, I will familiarize you with the ingredients I'm using. These are the vegetables. This is bottle gourd, which I've cut into small pieces. This is okra, lady's finger, and then this is capsicum. You can use other vegetables also if you like, but mostly these are the vegetables that are used in making majjiga pulusu. I have taken some pieces of onion also, a bit broadly cut, not finely chopped, broadly cut pieces of onions. The whole spices that we are going to use: curry patta, curry leaves for the flavor, some rye, chopped ginger, some coriander, whole seeds coriander. This is urad dal, chana dal, chilies, and some whole jeera, normal jeera. This is some coriander we are going to use for garnishing, and this is some besan. This is optional. You can use besan or you may not use besan, but using besan will give it a thicker consistency. Then the normal dahi or the curd, yogurt we are going to use. So we are going to start our process. First we'll pour some oil. We have poured some oil. You can use ghee also in place of oil if you want. Then we will use all our whole spices first. You can pour them one by one, or you can just drop it the way. Anyways, we need to keep the flame low because otherwise it will burn the whole spices. We'll let the spices cook for maybe half a minute, 30 seconds, half a minute, because by that time you will get a nice flavor out of it. Getting cooked, we are going to start using all our vegetables one by one. Again, you need to remember that you need to keep the flame low. So first goes the onions. Saute the onions for few seconds. you don't need to wait for the time that the onion turns brownish or something. It is going to be like this. We are going to steam it and then use it in this very form. And now we are going to use other vegetables. Since we have used bottle gourd has enough amount of water in it, but even then you can use a little bit of water before covering it and steaming it. We'll use some salt now. Mix it well. Now we're going to use little bit of water. As I said, bottle gourd has lot of water in it. Thus, just to prevent it from getting burnt, we'll use little bit of water, and then we are going to cover and steam it for around 5 minutes until the vegetables are nicely cooked. Now when the vegetables are getting cooked, in the meantime we are going to dry roast our besan a little bit. When you use besan in the raw form, it gives you a very raw taste, so it's better to always use besan in little bit roasted form. Now we are going to dry roast the besan. Be a little bit careful with the roasting. It might stick to the bottom. It will take around half a minute or maybe less than that to dry roast the besan. Okay, you can saute it for some time, and when you see a little bit change in color, then switch off the gas. It's roasted nicely. Our vegetables are getting steamed. This is some fresh yogurt that I have taken. Now I'm going to add the dry roasted besan in it, and I'm going to mix it well. I have mixed the dry roasted besan along with the curd. Now remember that we have already used some amount of salt while cooking the vegetables, so we will use little bit more salt in it. And I love using black pepper. It's a very healthy spice, so prevents you from all sorts of cough, cold and everything. And I'm going to mix it well. nicely done. Now our vegetables are steaming. We'll just check. Take the lid off. Check the consistency. I think the bottle gourd are not done, so we will cover it for some more time and let it steam. We will check. Yeah, it's almost done. Now we will keep it like this to cool down for some time before we add the curd into it. The vegetable has cooled down. You can see it has cooled down. I have kept it like this for almost 5 to 10 minutes. A little bit hot till now, but it is almost cooled down. So what we are going to do now, we are going to mix the curd or the dahi into it. Okay. We are going to mix it nicely. Now I'm going to switch on my gas for some time, for half a minute maybe, because if you heat the curd, it will start splitting. So we will heat it for a very small amount of time. You can taste whether the salt is right at this point of time, because we have added salt separately in our curry and in our vegetables. So you can try whether salt is right or not. If it is right, it's okay. If you want to add some more, add it. It's almost done. Our curry is almost done. We are going to garnish it with little chopped coriander. In low flame, I am going to cook it for just half a minute. So it's done. It's a wonderful dish. Try it and let me know.